You're one of the few superheroes who doesn't get to play the alter ego. So you're stuck in the costume the whole time.
Yeah. That was definitely, like, when it dawned on me, when I'd read the script, and all of a sudden I was like, oh, this is easily the simplest role I've ever played when it comes to wardrobe changes. Because other movies or TV shows, I mean, you're constantly having to do fittings and things, and new look here and this scene and yada yada. I'm like, oh, I just have the one. It's the one thing. I don't ever change out of this. Okay, cool, rock and roll. Makes it easy for me. Fortunately, it's a really cool one look. Unfortunately, it's not the most comfortable of one looks because, these spandex suits are super, super tight and a little claustrophobic, and there's a lot of wiring and stuff throughout it. And but, whatever. That's all small price to pay to get to be the guy who wears it.
It was important to sort of balance the modern with the old, because he is very much an old school superhero from the golden age of comics. And I wanted the suit to partly reflect that. That's why he has the shorter cape, which is a bit out of fashion these days, where most superheroes have long capes, but also incorporate things from the New 52 version with the hood on him, and making him look, both old school, but at the same time modern enough that if you put him next to any of the heroes from the Justice League, he would fit in.
Because our movie takes place in the present day, so you want him to feel of the moment, but also with a nod to his past.
The past as well. And there was the story that went around, that cost $1 million per suit to develop this thing. Is that?
No, it did not cost $1 million per suit to develop the thing. It is a story that went around.
Yeah, that's why the movie is just them sitting around talking. That's all we could afford.
Yeah. The guys have already set a precedent to how the superheroes look. So was there a pressure on you to know, get even bigger?
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. I mean, the physique of the character in the comic books is not lost on me. I mean, the way the comic book characters are drawn nowadays, I feel like if we were only stepping into these characters as based on the artwork, like CC back, like way back in the 1930s and 40s, it'd be a lot easier for many of us to be believed as being a superhero. Now, Jim Lee and Rob Liefeld and all these guys for so long have been drawing these ridiculously massive, biceps with 5 biceps on the bicep. Like, how the hell are you supposed to bring that to life in real life? But regardless, yeah, I've seen all of the guys go before me, including, guys like Hemsworth, who I worked with when he was doing his jobs as Thor. And, that's what people are looking for. That's what studios are looking for. And honestly, from an acting standpoint, it was what I was looking for too, because I wanted to inhabit this character as best I could, and I want to continue to.